Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and we are starting a new series of Sleeping Gods, Distant Skies. Very excited. We did a campaign for the original Sleeping Gods, and it went off without a hitch. That's right. That's the right saying, right?
A couple of hitches.
Couple hitches.
We made it through.
We made it through. It was amazing. One of the few campaigns we've done that our preliminary discussion was a 10, and I think it ended at a 10.
Yeah.
At least for most of us. It was your number one game, actually. When you did your top 10 games of all time, it actually was your number one.
I think so.
As well. So, Kat, we haven't done your top 10 in a while. That's something we should do.
After this.
Huh?
Arkham.
Arkham Horror 1, 2, and 3. Anyway.
And the Mansions of Madness.
So, yeah, right, all the Lovecraft games.
Yeah.
So, yes, very excited to jump into the sequel of Distant Skies. I have the Foreteller app pulled up. Thank God, because these campaign games, I cannot do it anymore. I cannot read. Like, it kills. I don't know how to read it anymore.
You ain't got the throat muscles.
I don't. Like, we played another narrative game yesterday, and just reading, like, my backstory, I did a voice, fucked up my throat. Like, wow. I was like, I'm done. And so, props to voice actors, because they are killing it.
And because it's culturally relevant at the time, like, props to Robert Pattinson for playing that bird.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do
Your
it.
mom!
Yeah, for the boy and the heron. Yeah. Yep. Anyway.
Oh, no, that's just his bedroom voice.
That's hot.
Got leaked, yeah.
That's hot. So, we are jumping into the introduction. I like to showcase tutorials, because if they suck, then they suck. But if they're good, then they're good.
And we get to find out how bad we are.
Right. So, let's go ahead.
In the intro, you die.
The introduction is actually, I was hoping it was a narrative thing, but I cannot find it, but it's a comic.
That's cool.
Little comic book there. So, I will showcase that here in case anyone wants to see it. But here we are. I'm gonna read to you guys like I'm a elementary school teacher. San Francisco, 1937. We left the bay, as I spit everywhere, late in the day, after we ate some hay.
Yeah.
On a last-minute cargo run. There's I actually had to read for, like, whenever I was a leader at my old job, I had to go read to, like, some elementary school kids. You never realize how long Green Eggs and Ham is, and when you're reading it out loud, you're like, this book is still going.
Parents never make it through the whole book
right.
Before the kid either falls asleep or does something else.
Exactly. My cousin Jessie came along to see her father in Hawaii. An art trader kept an eye on one of his rare collections. It was bound for a backdoor sale in Honolulu. His assistant and soon-to-be son-in-law was along to detect a possible art forgeries. Not long into the flight, and Eugene and I spotted something ahead. I looked in it looked like a giant eye made of light, and it pulled at the plane like a magnet.
That's cool.
Yep. So there's that. There's the portal. There's the God. And then we flash into that. In a flash of light, the glittering sea below turned into cloudy valleys surrounded by icy cliffs. As we circled back to search for the eye of an apocalyptic screech shook the plane. A primeval terror was pursuing us. There's another one. Yeah, they're dead. It's right behind us. We barely escaped. Alright, next page. Barely escaped. As we navigated the unfamiliar peaks, Eugene spied an encampment in the heart of Green Valley. We decided to land and get our bearings. Thank God you arrived. I never thought I would get back to Oslo. A man emerged from the tent and introduced himself as Henrik Cragg. You entered a strange world, my friends, and getting back to Earth won't be easy. Almost every passenger from my plane is lost or dead. Can you help me find the survivors? We will need to use your plane to get back. The monster destroyed mine. There's a woman just north of here. She says she can make the monster sleep so we can pass unharmed. It's our only chance now. A distant moon blinked through the haze when we set out to find the woman that could help us get home. But we got lost along the way. Some wanted to turn back. Alright, so we can find a path, which is a Perception 8, or Gather Your Courage, which is Moxie 7. Moxie is a new skill in this game. So that we fail, we'll take 4 damage, or Gather Courage. If we fail, we gain chicken. That's all he calls me. Chicken. Which,
That's the meat.
no, we gain...
Oh,
it's,
frightened.
Frightened, yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, those are all the same.
Yeah, which means you can't attack. This is your first challenge. Choose to find a path or gather your courage. Turn to the next page to learn how challenges work. Okie dokie. What do you guys want to do? Find a path or gather your courage?
I've got a feeling that on the next page it's going to tell us what we're going to do.
Let's find out. You've reached a choice with 2 challenges. Find a path, Perception 8, or Gather Your Courage, Moxie 7. Each challenge is a test of one of the 6 crew skills. Strength, Cunning, Savvy, Perception, Craft, or Moxie. You only need to succeed in one of the challenges to continue with your story. This time, let's say you choose Find a Path. In the storybook, the challenge looks like this. Find a path. Perception 8, fail, -4. You need at least 8 perception to succeed. If you fail, you will take the listed consequences, but in most challenges, including this one, you will continue with your story either way. Decide who will participate. Each player volunteers any of the characters they control who have needed skills on their character board. This time, let's say Claire and Miguel participate. Remove 1 stamina from each of their player boards.
We'll do so.
Boop. We did it. Yeah, I guess we just put those near them.
Yep.
Let's put those dice near the combat cards. Boop. And I can also, show the thing.
Pretty illustrations.
They are pretty. Okay, so remove 1 stamina. They each contribute 1 perception, so a total skill for this challenge is now 2 perception. In every challenge, even if no characters participate, you draw Fate. Drawing Fate means you draw the top card of the ability deck. Add the Fate number to your skill number, if any, and discard it immediately. This time, let's say you draw 2. Add this to your total skill. 2 Fate plus 2 skill equals 4. That's not enough! Oh, darn!
Why did we do this?
God, where it's like, why would we start searching for shit? Don't worry, though. Now players can choose whether to use their character abilities or discard matching ability cards or adventure cards from their hands to affect the outcome. They may also simply choose to take the fail consequence, but this time let's use the basic gear adventure card to redraw. Place it in the adventure card discard pile, then redraw Fate. Basic gear.
You have it.
Kat, you gotta spend the basic gear to redraw the Fate card.
Oh, fuck yeah, let's do it.
Alright, cool. So...
My Studious also lets us
Discard.
reroll for the Studious thing, I think.
Oh yeah, doing the Studious challenge? Nice. This was Perception, though.
Once we hit that Studious.
Yeah, once that Studious challenge comes up, we'll forget about it. Yeah, so this time let's say you draw 7. 7 plus 2 equals 9. Sweet. You only need 8 perception, so you succeed! If you had failed, you would have taken 4 damage. The active player decides how to split damage and other effects among the characters, but participating characters must take all damage first. In the storybook, you will turn to a new paragraph and continue with your story. In this intro, continue reading on page 11 to learn how combat works.
That was easy.
We did it! Yeah, that was, yeah. I mean, I'd say we're pretty good. So, yes, and there's the illustrations of spend the stamina, perception, fate, which is up at the top left. When drawing, ignore the skill symbol and the ability below it. And then, yeah. So similar to how Sleeping Gods 1 worked. As we journeyed through the dark, a man in a strange blue coat emerged from the woods and beckoned urgently for us to follow him. His name was Azarius, and he said he knew the woman we were looking for, but we were being hunted by ghostly monsters. Moments later, the creatures attacked! Which are the word combat followed by a list of numbers indicates that you must defeat enemies before continuing. It's time to fight! Retrieve enemy cards 12 and 13 from the enemy deck. They're like, let's say you do that. Right.
Arrange them randomly in this order.
Place the cards face up side by side in a row in the center of the play area for each +1 power. So, boop and boop. So there. Oh, my neck.
Yeah.
I don't know why it hurts.
For each +1 power symbol on the grid of each enemy, place 1 power token on top of that card. I got you, boo. So there is 3 on each.
Yep.
I will hand those to you if you want to place them on the cards, though.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, in this combat, place 3 power tokens on each enemy. At the start of combat, each player draws 1 combat card randomly from the combat deck, +1 per character they control. Do not count Claire Smith. So there are 3 players, so we get 2. Oh yeah, because we get 1 for each player, so there's 1. And then because you control a character, you'll get another one. So 2, 2, and then I get 3.
And we get these immediately, right?
Yeah, they'll be in your hand to play. In this combat example, god damn it, give those to me.
Yeah.
I want them!
It's
Well,
not so random.
But I gotta go on roll.
I know. It is kind of weird though that they like have these starting combat stuff, but then they tell you exactly what to get. In this combat example, let's say our cards include the whip, the nay,
The whip and nene.
the whip, the pistol, precise strike.
Pistol whip.
Oh, nice. Oh god, that freaked me out.
God does that sometimes.
Precise strike and wrench.
I'm gonna have to precise strike somebody
Oh,
upstairs.
okay. Well, and the wrench. Well, we would have another one, but that's what we got. Sure.
Somebody fucked us.
Combat is played out in rounds in which each player plays 1 combat card of each character they control, not counting Claire Smith. The active player may choose to play a card on Claire Smith instead of one of the other characters they control. The combat round ends once a total of 4 combat cards have been played, which is similar to the original, if I remember correctly, where everyone gotta go. There we go. Still showing, more or less. Okay. Combat ends when each heart on each enemy has been covered. Let's start. First, play the pistol card on Miguel. Here's Miguel.
I am.
Here's the pistol card on Miguel.
All right.
Miguel, you packing? He's just like, hell yeah.
Is that a 6-shooter?
God damn, Miguel, you're all of a sudden hot.
This does
have
4
your-
damage plus a die roll. And the dice are from -1 to 3, I believe.
You must choose an enemy card, so you aim at the ghastly stalker on the left.
I aim at the ghastly stalker on my right.
That's not what it says.
I know.
The pistol deals 4 damage plus the result on the roll of a combat. You roll the die and get a 3!
How amazing!
For a total of 7 damage. Now you must place the damage on the enemy card adjacently as 1 strike. Hearts require damage equal to the value to cover, and all other squares take 1 damage to cover.
I'm
Miguel
going to place it.
uses 2 damage to cover the bottom left heart. Yep, there. 1 to cover the square above, and the remaining 4 to cover the center heart.
I thought I would do that.
Damn, Miguel, you're just so intuitive. Because you place damage on a square with a synergy symbol, you gain a synergy token.
Yes, I do.
You put those firmly in your butt. You must give this to another character, so you give it to Jessie, placing it on her character thing. I'm not Jessie.
I'm Jesse.
Oh,
Why would you I'm clearly Azarius and Ed.
of course.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
Nice. So
The enemy now counterattacks, dealing a base damage of 2 plus the number of power tokens on their cards.
Oh, that's right.
The Ghastly Stalker has 3 power tokens, so it deals 5 damage to Miguel. So I guess that power token's not gone yet. It's not gone yet. You took it off prematurely.
Oh,
You
until
loser.
the end of combat?
Yes.
So it counts for the counterattack.
It seems like it,
Sorry.
yeah. Yeah, reduce Miguel's health by 5 on his health track. Miguel's attack is finished this round. Ooh, what's going to happen here? Player 2 is the active player and decides to play the whip on Claire. Boop.
no, Claire.
She targets the Ghastly Stalker on the right. The whip has 3 different effects. These can be applied in any order. First place 1 damage. Ooh.
Which can't hit a heart.
Player 2 chooses to cover the madness symbol on the card. Because that's end of round effects, where it would start driving us mad. This is an end of round enemy ability. A second, remove 1 power token from the card. Boop. Yeah,
Okay.
that's on the whip.
What are we doing with the whip?
The whip, so it deals 1 damage, lets you remove a power, and then
Shields you from 2 damage.
yeah, the third ability applies during the enemy counterattack. This enemy has 2 power plus 2 basic damage, so it deals 4 damage. But the whip blocks 2 damage, so Claire only takes 2 damage. Nice. Okay. I'm digging the combat cards. I'm liking this.
How exactly does the whip block damage?
Because
you slap it out of the
did the
way.
nay-nay. That's the whip, and then the nay-nay. Was that it? Yeah, so she dodged to the right.
Seal it with a dab.
Okay.
You wouldn't know. You don't get it. Player 3 plays the precise strike on Jesse.
Oh.
Yay, Jesse.
And Jesse takes 10 damage and dies.
Jesse has 13.
She still dies. No.
You should have 13.
Yeah, so, and targets the left ghastly stalker. Jesse deals 2 damage plus 1 for the perception symbol on her character board. Nice. There's 3 damage tokens over here. So, of course, Kat, you would very much wisely do the 3 damage and place it on, you're attacking this one. And you place it on the 3 heart.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you do
There's
that
another
for
one
you.
up in the corner.
Yes.
But it's that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Damage from a new attack does not need to be adjacent to the previous attack damage. She also activates this card's synergy ability by discarding the synergy token Miguel's attack gave her. This ability removes 1 power from the targeted enemy. This time, the Ghastly Stalker deals 4 damage, 2 base attack plus 2 power tokens, but Precise Strike blocks 1, so player 3 lowers Jesse's health by 3. Now she's at 10. Now she takes 10 damage and dies. And then player 4 plays the Wrench on Ed, targeting the left Ghastly Stalker. He rolls 0. Oh god, I suck. It's a 0.
You can't even roll 0 right.
I know, what a god, I'm just fucking Ed. But I place 3 damage on the top left. And to defeat an enemy, you only need to cover all of its heart symbols, so Ed's attack defeats this Ghastly Stalker. Even though it is defeated, it still counterattacks, dealing 2 plus 2, so Ed lowers his health by 4. Which knocks me down to 8. Now that 4 combat cards have been played, move to the end of round phase. Discard all played combat cards, which would go in the combat discard pile.
Right.
Thank you.
Boop. Boop. There we go. The synergy got discarded.
Yeah, you use that, so...
It just go.
Oh, we get this.
But you also hit a synergy spot, so I would think that that would be passed on to someone else.
We're not there yet.
I got it.
Where do you put my synergy away? Thank you.
I will do so.
And then I totally heal, right?
Now that
Not in camp.
from left to right, each remaining enemy gains power and activates their end of round abilities. There is only 1 enemy left. It gains.
It gains.
It gains 3 power, 1 for each of the uncovered gain power symbols.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's disgusting. And activates its top right ability, which deals 4 damage to 1 character.
Good lord.
The active player lowers Claire's health by 4. We didn't really like her anyway.
Not much of a pilot, got us here.
I mean, who takes damage?
Who flies into an eye?
That's true. Never seen that before.
I should go the other way.
Now each player draws 1 new card for each card they played, and a new combat round begins. Combat continues until all enemies are defeated. You can play out the rest of this combat or move to the next page. When combat is over, discard all your remaining combat cards and return enemies to the enemy deck.
You want to play?
Let's play it out. Sure,
Alright.
that's the event deck.
Let's play.
Alrighty, so we should have, those are adventure cards that we don't use, so everyone should be getting 2, right?
Yes, we each played 2, didn't we?
We only played 1, but we should have had 2. You guys should have had 2. The example only gave us the ones.
Yeah, and then you get 3, don't you? 1 for each character.
Yes, I get 3. Oh, sweet! I have because you can play these on other people, right?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, well, this sounds fun. It starts with me as the active player.
Can you only play them on your own characters?
Oh yeah, sorry. The way it was reading, because I was reading for everyone, it was like player 2 plays this on other people.
Right. Well, I've got one that knocks out 3 triangles.
Oh, that just sounds pretty hot. Why don't you go ahead and do that, baby?
I could do that. All right, Miguel, let's go. All I'm doing is removing 3 and blocking 1 damage.
Okay. So you're taking 3 damage is coming back to you, so
Yep.
-1, so 2.
All right, I'm still alive.
Yeah, the reason why is because there's a baseball bat that says you get +1 damage if you're Jesse,
That's fine.
but I'm not Jesse. Oh, you just have a gun.
No, I lose 3.
Got my pistol and my machete.
I lose 3 because I only block 1. 2 plus 2.
Oh, that is how that works.
Okay. Yep.
All right.
Can I trade at some point?
But I can only play 1 combat card, or can I play all of them?
You only get to play 1.
Okay. Okay. So 1's been played. When
Yep.
4 have been played, then the round's over.
Yep. So as Azarius, I'm gonna play flank and remove 2 power tokens and deal 1 damage. And let's go ahead and
The extra damage
cover that.
makes a lot of sense.
Okay. And then let's go ahead and have Ed take a page out of old Jesse's book and use a bat.
Sway away.
So,
Sway
oh, sorry, I also need to take counter damage, so he's
Oh,
taking...
that's right.
Where's my health? Oh, I think I pulled the health off of him.
Just 2.
Yeah. Anyway, so combat, that's 2. I don't even know where my health was. Sure. 1! So 3 damage. I think I'll go ahead and just park that bad boy there, which would give me a synergy that I will give...
I have a synergy that does 1 to
Sure.
adjacent enemies.
I'll give it to Miguel.
Am I the only one with a synergy?
I have one. I have a card in my hand, but I think... yeah, we'll give it to you,
Okay.
Miguel.
It deals damage to each adjacent enemy, so
Oh, then we'll give it to me.
Yeah.
We'll give it to Ed.
it won't do anything for me.
Or Azarius, not
On the other hand, we're going to draw 2 more cards, so... But we might as well go with the guarantee.
Well, I think from each round, each player draws 1 new card for each card they played.
Oh, you're right.
So, alright, Kat, your turn.
Okay. I can shoot him.
Okay.
Probably the best thing to do. So yep, is
4 plus or minus.
So 4 damage.
yeah.
You just want to hit it right in the middle?
Yeah. That's,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the best, since we don't know when we're going to get a 4 again.
Yeah, and he'll counterattack and deal 2 damage to you.
That was my 2 damage.
Yeah, this combat is a lot cleaner. With just the combat cards.
Forget about those
Yeah.
110 pistols.
So is that all 4, or...?
That's all 4. So
Okay.
now he is going, because they don't go. So all the cards that we
Yeah,
played.
he doesn't have any in the round anymore.
Yep, that is true. But he's going to gain 3 power tokens.
That's right, because we didn't cover this. That's why we want to cover those.
Right. Okay, so there's 1, and then 1. I get 2, so I guess we just reshuffle the combat.
Now I got a good synergy.
Does it always start with the active player, or is it free?
I don't think it matters.
Yeah. I don't remember if it said.
And I went first last time. 'cause I
That's
had-
true. The active player may choose to play a card on Claire Smith instead of one of the other characters they control. Doesn't really say.
I'm getting close to dead.
Yeah.
Okay, well then let's do this. Let's do Mad Charge. I don't have Madness, but we'll have Azarius, which, funny enough, he's on the card. Do 1 damage plus his Moxie, and I will spend the Synergy to add 2 damage, so that's going to be 4 damage total.
Mm-hmm.
And we will do 3 damage there, and 1 damage there.
If you go there, that's a synergy.
That's true.
And now I have a synergy that would remove one of those. Do you have a synergy?
Could anyone do 2 damage?
Yeah, well, depending on the die roll.
Gotcha. Yeah, sure. There you go again.
But that's not a synergy thing, so it doesn't matter.
Right. And he will counterattack for 5 minus 1, so 4. So it's going down to 7. Okay, who wants to kill him?
It's conceivable my double punch could, depending on the die roll.
I mean, you also have that machete thing that does just a flat 2. The card underneath, that one, that just does 2
wrench.
damage. Or the wrench, okay.
Whirlwind hit.
Cat also has a
Well,
machete.
it may not, because there's a -1 on the die.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Either way, it's a risk,
see
but
what
that's,
you're saying,
that's
yeah.
a lot less of a risk.
That's
So,
true.
shall I do that? And
Well, you are also almost dead, so we can have Cat try.
Yeah, let's do
That's
it.
true.
The machete. Go for it. So playing the machete.
It's gonna be the highest number on here. Nice.
Still 0, but that's 2 damage.
Yep.
So,
Eat
boom.
his ass.
Which means they still get to counterattack, so it's going to be 5 damage coming your
And I
way.
have to give away my machete, right?
You just play it. Yeah, these would be in your hand.
Sorry, then it's what?
You take 5 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it's dead now, so we would just end, right? Mm-hmm. Cool. Yay!
You don't find anything, because there's nothing to find.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Okay, so all combat cards get discarded.
Okay. I figured. Well, unfortunately.
Will you hand me your machete, please?
Like a good wife.
Like a good girl.
Hand me that machete.
God, you're my good girl.
Just imagine, like, the way you said it. It's just like, okay, the person he's talking to, dead.
Okay, so now it says continue to your intro story on the next page. Azarius led us to the foot of a great boulder covered in carved letters and a crescent moon. There, in the fog, a woman stood, her face and hair glimmering with tiny stars. She told us her name was Mikra and that she was a god! We tried to ask her for help. Surely a god could get us back through the portal and our homes, but she silenced our pleas. I cannot get you back to your home, even though I'm a god. No.
I'm too sleepy.
The gods have grown weak since we awakened 8 years ago. Our power has only diminished. You wish to return to your world, and I can help you, but you will need to help me as well. The god Orfash seeks to destroy me. To survive, I must have the power of totems. These special stones have been drained of their power and hidden away, lost and mostly forgotten. But if you find them in the right ingredients, I can rejuvenate the totems, regain my power, calm the monster that guards the portal to your world, and defeat Orfash. I have few dormant totems to give you, and Azarius can help you find more. He will know where to look and how to find me when you are in need. Now go. The portal to your world won't stay open forever. Once it closes, many years will pass before it opens again.
We're talking hundreds.
Like millions of years.
Like beyond your natural life.
But you're immortal here. But
I got a
it's gonna-
dental appointment. I got
Yeah,
to
right.
next.
Hey,
By the time the portal opens, the heat death of the universe would have...
so we're just gonna stay here, right?
Sure.
All right. Important. Get your starting quest cards. Okay, quest. Okay, I'm like, it's not.
You
opening.
rip it.
Oh,
Damn, the box is locked.
Shit! Do you have the key?
And it's got a magnetic lock.
Okay, you start with a few initial quests to give you some direction. Retrieve quest cards 14, 15, 16, 17.
They couldn't start at your 1, 2, and 3.
No.
Interesting.
14, 15, 16, 17. These are dormant totems. Each card lists which resources you must pay to rejuvenate them, which is your primary goal in the game. Gain quest 128 and follow the instructions immediately! I need to flip these cards because I cannot see the numbers and I would like to. Okay. Keyword is Moon. Place this card face down beneath the top 8 cards of the event deck. When you draw it, turn to 98. This counts as your event draw. Will you put those 8 cards beneath the top 8 cards of the event deck?
Sure.
Please? Okay. The rest of this book explains the basics of your first turn. If you've already read the rulebook, you can skip this part. We have not! We have not read the rulebook.
We don't need no stinking rules.
Hell nah, brother.
Where's that flamethrower? We
Uh,
can speed this game up a lot.
by burning the game.
Yeah.
Can we just bring like classic human destruction to this beautiful place?
Well, I mean,
You know what this forest needs? To be deforested.
I was going to say, we are American, but actually, I'm from Athena.
Yeah, I'm from.
Oh, I'm from. Where are you from? Sorry.
Where are you from? Oh, San Francisco.
Where are you from?
Ed is from Honolulu, and Azarius is from Lucra City, which I believe is in this world.
Oh my.
We'll find out.
Hopefully we'll find you.
Well, I'm already here. So now you know your goal. Find ingredients to rejuvenate dormant totems so that Mikra can help you get home. You must also find lost passengers from Hendrick's plane, but time is short. If you don't hurry, the portal will close and you'll be stuck in the wandering world. So yeah, so we have a Shorm Star, which requires 3 berries and 2 leaves. The Fire Blast Stone requires 2 shards and a diamond. The Tear of Mikra requires whatever the berry, a leaf, and 3 flowers. These are all like these ingredients over here. Mm-hmm. And then Thorax Pain requires 2 flowers, a stone, and a leaf. So once we have all of those, we can complete the quest and gain certain adventure cards.
Save the day, Mr. Krabs. I don't know why the cadence of the way like you said something made me think of the way that SpongeBob gave that speech of like, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and we're gonna save the day.
I know what you're talking about, and I'm trying to think like
Man, that
what
just
he
like
says.
hit a memory.
Just
We're gonna find the crown.
yeah, we're gonna find the crown, save the town, and Mr. Krabs.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, we gotta do a rewatch.
Oh, that would be
Don't
a
mind
good
if I
movie
guess.
to rewatch.
Yeah, it would. You can see David Hasselhoff's.
But there's good Rule 34 of that. So on our first turn,
I'd make it. What are you talking about?
okay, so now you know your goal. Yeah, find ingredients to rejuvenate dormant tones. So yeah, you must also find lost passengers. Okay. You are now the active player, and I control Claire. Boom!
Yes.
I'm active player.
Yay.
I'm active player.
I acknowledge your greatness.
I am the active player. Is this a cat or a... What is this mangy
His
little...
animals
like,
always look so weird,
like, it looks like a Yorkie pretending to be a cat.
right?
Like, or one of those just really scrungly shelter dogs that you see that it's just like... What breed are you? What sort of old terrier are you?
And why is she eyeing him with the bat?
She's like, we're just gonna...
All right, can you guys hand me your adventure? Your adventure cards.
Okay. I didn't want it anyway.
Oh, yeah.
All of them?
I want
Oh, you're looking for the certain one?
I
Yeah.
want
The
my
soup?
soup.
Why do you only have one?
Because she is one.
Oh, that's right, the basic gear.
I was like,
Okay, so
Am I the only one here playing?
just do what you guys tell me
right.
to do.
So the first thing that you do is you draw 2 ability cards.
Love that for us.
At any time, you can equip these to a character you control, including Claire Smith, if you are the active player, to give them more skills and abilities. The cost to equip an ability card is discarding 1 or more other ability cards from your hand.
That's right.
Let's say the Lecturer and Herbalist are in... I didn't need the hand. I read ability as adventure,
Ah.
so
I'll hand it back.
here you go.
Okay, thanks.
There you go. Here's your soup.
Thank you. Good
So,
soup.
I drew 2, and it was the Lecturer and Herbalist
How lucky. The book was exactly right.
that I had. Yeah, it's amazing. There we go. You decide to discard Lecturer. I mean, of course, who wants to be a Lecturer? To equip Herbalist, you slide the Herbalist card beneath Claire's board. Boom. There we are. So now she has that. So in case you're wondering, yes, you can just slide those underneath your thing if you really want to.
Would you have to pay for it?
These already we started with.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. So only the savvy skill and the ability are showing. Now that you have equipped this card, you may at any time discard 1 stamina and 1 aug root to restore 4 health and remove 1 venom. This card also increases Claire's savvy by 1 as long as it is equipped. The cost to equip an ability card increases by 1 for each card of the same type already equipped to a character. And you can have 8 ability cards equipped. Next, draw an event. let's say you draw the Night Ambush. Hell yeah! Night Ambush. Boop, boop, boop. There it is, right there. Which is right here. There we go. Night Ambush. I thought you were just... yeah, because
Wait. Can I see it? Can I see it? Was this your card?
Ace of Diamonds?
Oh my god.
You really did. Just like, yeah, this is the one.
Oh, well, because I didn't expect anyone to actually look at it, but you were like...
I was just
you were
like having a stroke. Like,
anyway, this is it. You must fight off zombies immediately! This is a Moxie 8 challenge. Choose characters to participate, and then draw fate. If you fail, take 4 damage, and 1 character gains the madness. Either way, if you succeed or fail, you gain the reward, which is 1 sand honey. Hey, you want some sand honey?
I like Claire's Moxie.
Yeah, so we'll have Claire participate.
I don't like my odds of survival right now.
Yeah, I'm also down to 3.
I don't remember where I was at.
720.
Yeah, we'll have Ed participate. So they both spend a stamina.
I guess I can also. Can I eat my stew?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, just spend the ingredients.
Oh.
Yeah, we have to have ingredients to make stew.
I need meat and a...
Which we do start with these.
Oh, that's right. One of each.
I don't know if that's based off the tutorial, but we'll figure it out.
I don't think so. I think we always start with those.
So, we have Claire, who has 2, and Ed with 3, 3 Moxie.
Plus a card. Pretty good odds.
Plus a card. Got a 5. That gives us 8, which is exactly what we needed. Baby. So we did succeed, which means we gain a little honey. And the event discard pile goes there. Cool. That was the event. Now we have actions. So the actions are all down here at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can take actions. Each action except camp costs 1 to 2 time to perform. When you spend time, move the pocket watch down the time track. Each turn you have 5 time to spend. The actions you'll be using most are explore and travel. So explore is 2 time to explore a numbered location in the atlas. Open the storybook to a listed number and read it aloud. You start in the square with location 6. That's where we're at, right there.
Okay.
There are choices you can make and rewards you gain. Follow the instructions to continue until the storybook says return to the map, then close the book. The explore action is over. And travel, spend 1 time to move Claire to an adjacent square in the atlas, not diagonally. If there is an obstacle and you have no way to ignore it, take 3 damage. Hint, locations 1, 5, and 6 contain useful cards and important story information. If you visit 5, which is a wandering encounter, see Rulebook 10. After spending 5 time, move to step 4 to end your turn. Okay. So, yeah, let's spend 2 time and explore while we're at 6. So, 6? I'm guessing I just... yeah, so let's see what the app brings us, baby.
Mountain winds tickle the ochre grass, brushing the valley until thousands of stalks sway like waves on a yellow sea. Mikra's shrine, a monolith carved with a crescent moon, casts a long, dark shadow like a patch of night that has not yet melted away. A thick cloud gathers around the base of the boulder, and Mikra strides out.
How goes your search? We must hurry. Orphash grows stronger the longer we wait.
Do you A, ask Mikra to tell you more about totems? B, ask Mikra where to find totems? Or C, leave?
Well, given those choices, let's leave.
We must find them.
I imagine, like, she just gave us the totems and just told us what to do, and we're like, so, what?
She's just like, yeah, just like talking to us, and we're just like...
Oh, and what's cool is I can click on the path here, and actually it will take us straight to ask Mikra to tell us more about totems, or where to find totems. Which one do we want to do? Which one do we want to do?
Well, my influential vote would be, since we already know about totems, I'm not sure what else we can learn.
So what do the totems do again? An Orphash is bad, right? Yes, he kills all gods and absorbs their power and eats their kids. And that's bad.
Depends on the kids.
Alright, so do we just want to ask her where to find totems? That's the other option.
But it's up to you. My vote would be, I think that the other one's just going to be some backstory stuff that we probably already know.
Okay.
Probably.
So where to find him?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
I can definitely tell you I am 100% down with the old-timey radio voice.
I wish it was a little more old-timey.
I do kind of
wish
see
you
where you're
really
like
leaned
where
into
you
it.
really can't understand it.
But he also has that kind of clip.
Yeah.
That transatlantic.
You know what I'm really
accent.
missing? I'm really missing Thick Fingers Doug or whatever his name was from Kinfire.
Sick.
Oh, thick, long,
Sexy.
lickable Lucas or whatever.
Yeah, it was Lucas. Yeah.
With the bopping like techno behind him, where it's like,
Cowboy
dude, is
techno.
that your asshole? Yeah, come and get some potions, baby. I'll squirt it out in my sphinx.
I don't remember that part.
It's in my fanfic.
Lickable Lucas.
Mikra shakes her head.
I wish I knew where the totems are.
You bitch!
They've been scattered every way the wind blows
Sorry.
and hidden in the shallowest pockets
Let's ask
and
her
the
about
deepest
them.
graves. The best thing to do is keep your ears open and your minds sharp. Something so powerful isn't easy to hide. What about Orfash? You said he plans to destroy you. Yes, that's true. But if you bring me enough totems, perhaps he won't succeed.
I have
and
the
can
chance
get
to
you
change
home.
your fate.
Really? Well, how do we know that if we bring you these totems, that you're not actually the bad guy?
You could be Orfish in disguise. Well, let's see what's under this mask. Rips her face off.
It's old Mr. Witherspoon.
What's the villain's name?
Orfash.
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 There's a roguelike game I'm playing. It's like a new one that just came out, and the villain's name. The gameplay is really good, and the art direction is awesome. The story is just kind of generic, but the villain's name is Ophiuchus. And I'm
Ew,
like,
what is that, like Mucinex off-brand?
It's off-brand, Ophiuchus. And yeah, and this guy.
Does Dayquillis follow him loyally?
Yeah, it's like.
I get it.
And they're like, you'll never like win Ophiuchus, and I'm like. And like, what's his motive? Evil. And so what's like, evil guy is evil for being so evil,
Yeah.
for doing evil
Well,
things.
why is he so evil? Oh boy, he just is.
That's it.
He's got reasons.
Yeah, all the people hate him, and like every time you go to fight him, he just says evil things, and I'm like,
I'm a little parched after stomping a baby to death.
yeah, like if you come with like a certain character, he has a daughter, and he's like, I can still hear your daughter crying, and she hasn't eaten in 3 days, and I'm like, yeah, we get it, dude, you're evil.
And also, I'm making her watch Shrek 2 on repeat, no breaks. Some weird psychological.
No, the worst.
torture.
Shrek Forever After. Okay, so that costs 2 time. So let's talk to her again.
How do you really measure time?
So, since I was wrong, do you want to?
No. We can leave.
Oh, and it ends?
Yeah, we just leave.
But, I mean, is the other option still an option? So I can go about them.
Yeah, I mean, we could ask about them, but
I fear that that's just backstory, but I could be wrong
Well,
since I was dead wrong about this one.
let's travel, shall we?
because
Well, all right.
I don't think your fear is unfounded because we just asked her where to find them, and she was like, "Fuck if I know."
Right.
We're like,
so,
okay.
Unfortunately, though, traveling is going to cost us like that's 1 to travel.
Like, what are her powers? Has she told us what her powers
She
are?
doesn't have any because all the gods' powers are gone, pretty much.
Oh, okay. I thought she was just in a weakened state.
Well, why do you do that?
Because
I already
you traveled.
Yeah. We were.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. You're right.
No,
So
put it all the way back.
while we're at
Yep, we
1,
got
we
it.
could. What did it say? What was the hint? Oh, locations 1, 5, and 6 contain useful cards and important stories. So while we're at 1, do we just want to
Search or
explore?
whatever,
Is
yeah.
it just letting us do what we want to do now?
Yeah, it says go until we run out of time.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
Let's explore.
Yep.
Okay, so that will be our last action.
Were you
Well, it could
happy?
be. There's still one more, isn't there?
No.
Oh, Explorers 2.
No, Explorers 2.
You're right.
Stop moving the time. It's
Well,
making
I'm just
me
getting
nervous.
used to this. We're almost out of time.
You guys are making me
All right, do we have the
nervous.
keyword merc? No.
Do you think we have a keyword yet?
We have one.
We don't have
Game?
either keyword.
I do love that in games. Do you have the keyword?
No.
It's not always good.
Do you want to write down on the map to communicate
Henrik
with
rests
this?
near a smoky fire. A piece of spit-skewered meat sizzles over the dancing flames. Do you A. Examine Henrik's collection of books and maps? B. Ask Henrik where the lost passengers went? C. Ask Henrik what happened to his plane? D. Check
It
on your
crashed.
plane's cargo? Or E. Leave.
What was?
Oh, Henrik's still here? Never mind, let's leave.
Or F. Kiss Henrik gently on the lips.
So one of the choices was to salvage our cargo.
Yeah.
That
Was that C? I think.
sounds
Yes.
to me like it'll have some useful stuff.
Examine
Neat.
Henrik's collection of books and maps. That's a savvy.
I feel like
7
we should
skill.
do all that. Yeah.
No.
Is it not worth it?
If we fail, we return to the map. Ask Henrik where the lost passengers went. Ask Henrik what happened to his plane. Check on your plane's cargo. The plane must be at Henrik's camp, which it is. Unavailable if we have the keyword art or leave. I'm down for the checking his collection of books and maps. That sounds super fun. But what do you guys want to do? Oh, you want to do the cargo? No, that's good. That's actually probably better.
Me and Brebbles want to do the part.
Yeah,
Can we
But
not?
it's your choice.
We can only do one.
I don't know.
Depends on what happens after we do it.
That's true.
We've been robbed. Ed stands next to an open
was
crate
wrong again.
entirely devoid of any valuable artworks.
All the crates are empty. I'm ruined. No!
Shouts Miguel, searching around the empty crates as though the missing art could have merely been misplaced.
How could this happen?
As Arius approaches, looking mildly concerned,
What has been stolen?
Art.
explains Jesse, also searching around for potential clues.
You know, paintings and stuff. Ed makes a living as an art trader. He had a big sale lined up in Honolulu.
I see.
Says Azarius, his tone dismissive.
This is about money then. Aren't there more important things to worry about right now? Like getting you all back home?
It's not about money.
Snaps Ed.
There was a...
Ed glances at Miguel, looking suddenly guilty.
Never mind. We need to get my stolen property back as soon as possible. This has to be our top priority. I insist on it.
You agree to keep an eye out the next time you're at a market to see if you can catch anyone attempting to sell any of the stolen pieces.
Okay. It was Henrik. Just leave and go kill him. Okay, so what does hitting that do? Oh, okay. So that tells us the rewards. Take your rewards, gain quest 156. Yeah, I will be flipping these so I know exactly. Ooh, I almost opened right to it. 156. Yep, so now we have the keyword art. Ed's collection was stolen from the cargo hold of the plane. We should be on the lookout for anyone trying to sell any of the stolen pieces.
Yes, we should.
Did we have another thing with a keyword?
We did. What did you do?
Did we?
I thought we had the keyword, like, what was it, summons or something?
Monk. I don't know.
Merc? No, I thought it asked us if
Bullshit,
we had,
I think
thought
was
it
their
asked us
keyword.
Right. Put that down. Right there. Yes.
No, those are all totems.
Right.
I'm sure.
I swear, yeah, I swear I remember saying, oh, we have a keyword.
Did it get mixed in one of our decks? Our hands?
I still just have soup.
These are all combat cards.
Oh no, we did. It's down there. in the
Oh,
deck.
okay. Yeah, yep, good,
We
good.
don't
good.
have it yet.
Okay, so yeah, so turn to 1. So we're back. Okay, so we can keep doing stuff while we're here. So do we want to...
Do you want to ask him about his little books?
Yeah.
Okay. He's probably just going to be like, oh, yeah, no, it's just
But
not
that's a check, right?
Yes, it's a Savvy 7.
Again.
Savvy the eyeball?
Savvy is
Or is
the...
that the... Oh, no.
Savvy is the books. So we'll have Azarius.
Oh, I have books.
Yeah.
I have books too. I can throw in 2.
Okay, so that's 4. Did you want to help? Okay, so you spend a stamina thing. So we're at 5 already, and you could spend your thing too. We can just re-roll. We got 5.
Nice.
So
Okay.
we're at 10, baby.
Yeah.
We do not fail.
A gently folded parchment falls from one of Henrik's journals. It's a map leading to a temple in the mountains to the northwest.
It's a nude.
I already made that joke.
Did you?
Yeah. About his artwork. He was like, there was... And then I was like, a nude.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, I made the same joke, but at a different spot. So,
It's just a really detailed picture of, like, a drawing of his nutsack. Like, really...
Damn, this is really aggressive.
And it's just like the whole sketchbook is filled with his nuts.
Okay. Keyword temple. We decipher the map on the temple in the mountains to the northwest of Henrik's camp. Boop. To the northwest of Henrik's camp? North, south, east. Oh shit.
Sorry, did you just go north, south, east?
I went no. I said north, south, east, west. So that means northwest is up there.
That's a mountain range, isn't it?
That is a mountain range. All right, do we want to ask about where the lost passengers went, what happened to his plane, or just leave?
We could ask him where the passengers went on the off
Do we
chance,
really care?
But he's probably going to be like, I don't know.
Sure. Let's ask him. Hey, baby. Where'd they go?
Help me with supper, and I will tell you what I know.
I'm going to fucking...
Henrik hands you a smooth clay pot of dried herbs.
They all split up just as soon as we met Mikra. Some went looking for totems. A few of us stayed here to wait for the other passengers to return.
Killed
How many
themselves.
passengers were there?
You ask.
87.
There were 20 when we landed, but not all are still alive.
Oh.
The twins and I were waiting here for the others to return with enough totems for Mikra. But now that we have you to help us, our chances are much greater.
Twins?
Asks Ed.
I didn't see anyone else around.
Yes, it was a young woman and her brother. They went to the lake to catch fish, but I haven't seen them in days.
But, oh... I think maybe the fish caught them.
Fish are a little different in this world.
Gain quest 5. It's gaining a bunch of little questies. That's 3. So quest 5 is, twins. 2 survivors from Henrik's plane, brother and sister, went fishing at the lake to the east of Henrik's camp. Maybe there.
Looks likely.
And then we gain adventure
likely.
card 28. Are these adventure cards? I think they are.
Unless that's a lagoon and 10 is actually the lake.
Right, that's what I was wondering. I was like, well, shit, they're both like water-y places.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see.
But it doesn't look like a lake, it looks like a river.
Right.
Okay,
Waterfall.
so do you know what we do with adventure cards when we get them?
Probably whoever... Oh, do we all use them? Do we all share?
I don't remember.
Because we have our own, but we're not supposed to show what we have until we
Right,
use
because
them.
it says gain adventure
Oh, I
card.
hate doing
So maybe it's just you gaining it in your hand.
We'll find out. 16, 17. So we're starting. Adventure cards represent the people, equipment, knowledge, and items you find on the journey. When you gain an adventure card, put it in your hand or give it to another player. Okay. So, we got the roast meat in here. So we spend a meat and you can heal 3. So, I see. So we can just give these. I'll gain it. Why not? I'm an active player anyway.
Okay.
All right. I say we're ready to head off.
Yeah.
So now we return to the map, which brings us back here, and that is the end of my turn.
Woo!
So you're almost ready to set out on your own now, but there are a few things to know before you do. Camp. You may perform this action at any time as long as it's not in the middle of another action. Each time you camp, you must cross off one of your available camps on your journey log. Each character gains up to their maximum of 3 stamina and also restores 2 health. Take the discard pile of adventure cards and shuffle them. Deal them out to the players as evenly as possible. Okay. And we can fly and repair. For details about the remaining 2 actions, which are used much less often, see their sections in the rulebook. And then resources, read how to use resources on page 19 of the rulebook. Page 19, common resources, which are in that pile over there. Those, you can discard these at any time to activate their abilities. Augroot restores the health. Whiskey removes frightened or low morale.
Yes, it does.
Torch deals a damage, not an attack. This torch is also useful in some explore actions. Sand Honey, restore 1 health or remove weakened. Rope, remove 1 power or ignore steep terrain. And Meat, gain 1 stamina. So those are just things we can do. Quest resources, so these we can use at any time, though you should do so only under dire circumstances, because these are quest resources we need for the totems. Mm-hmm. And restoring dormant totems. As you play the game, you'll obtain quest cards that represent dormant totems, tools of the gods that have lost their power. You can restore their power by discarding specific combinations of quest resources you own. You can do this at any time. When you restore a totem, you place the quest card in the completed quest box and gain the specific totem adventure card. Any higher level quest resources can be used in place of a lower quest resource. For example, you can use 1 fire quartz in place of 1 blood flower, etc. The ranking of quest resources listed on the action board of these. So we use like a Lazar, or it's not a Lazarius stone. I don't know why I thought that was what it was called. But yeah, we could use like a jade worm egg as any of those lower resources on the thing.
Gotcha.
But that is the end of the walkthrough.
And game. Like,
And that's
comment,
the
share,
end
and
of the game.
subscribe.
Nope, that will be the end of the video of this episode 1, jumping into distant skies. Very excited. Yeah, that's that. So stick around for the rest of the series. Other than that, like, comment, share, subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.